kept telling the team they're just not going to beat themselves. They are very well coached. They're very smart. They've got three great players in the Thompson brothers and obviously Trace Tinkle. And plus they've got some other good players, but they're a veteran team. They're experienced. They're just not a team that beats themselves. And we were fortunate. I mean, the game obviously right there at the end could have swung either way, and fortunately it swung our way. But we had 5 guys in double figures, which I like. Cody made a huge play late for us that was big. Chris Smith, obviously, right there at the end, made a huge play for us. But and then we got some key stops when we needed them. But it was a good win. It's a good win. I told our guys we're not celebrating as much after our wins. Our earlier wins, we were celebrating more. It's tough. It's tough to get wins, and I want them to be excited when we get wins because it's not easy. It's not easy to beat a good team like Oregon State. So. But I'm pleased. I thought we did some good things. Yep.
What do you think of Chris Smith kind of taking the game into his own hands there with under 25 seconds left and just driving to the basket, getting that and one?
It was a huge play. It's a huge play. You want a guy that can go in and make a big play like that. And you know, Chris is a slasher. That's kind of who he is. He made 1 3 tonight, but he's really much more of a driver, slasher, big-time athlete, and that was obviously a huge play.
Coach, when you say you guys aren't celebrating wins as much, what does that mean to you?
I just want them
Is
excited.
So you want to see them celebrate more?
Yeah, I just want them a little more excited. We were pretty subdued, and it's just not easy to. It's hard to win. It's hard to beat good teams, and Oregon State obviously is a really well-coached team, a team that's got a lot of veterans, and it's not easy to beat them. And I just saw our guys were a little subdued after the game. I want them to get a little more excited about beating people, but it was a good win for us.
And going back to Chris Smith, he had that dunk in the second half. The guys looked pretty excited on the floor. What was the reaction like to that? How did that kind of change?
He's a big-time athlete. He's a big-time athlete that if he ever can figure out his consistency and his focus, and he's possibly got more or he's certainly got as much pro potential as anybody on our team. He passes every look test you can possibly do. He's very skilled. He's very athletic, and I mean he's got a chance to play at that next level but he's got to be more consistent. But he can make those athletic plays.
Was there any announcement on what happened to Prince Ali?
He's just got a bad foot, and it's kind of a day-to-day thing. I'm not sure if Alex made an announcement or not, but it's plantar fasciitis in one of his feet, and he was out tonight. And I'd say there's a pretty good chance he'll maybe be out Saturday, but the doctors are looking at him right now, and it's just kind of day-to-day.
I don't know if you addressed this. I got in a little late.
Yeah.
But Smith coming into the starting lineup, what was that triggered by?
We just wanted to go. You know, we've lost 3 out of our last 4 games, and we did win our first 3 games when Chris Smith was in the starting lineup, and we just really wanted a more skilled guy at the 4, and that's why you saw Alex Olasinski out there more tonight as well. But that's why we started Chris, and you know, even with Prince's injury, David may have been a starter in this game as well. So we just thought we needed a little bit of a change. And not only the starting lineup, but kind of who we were playing and who we were rotating in and out of the game.
So, Coach, you had 6 guys between 8 and 14 points tonight. What does that kind of do for your offense when everyone's kind of going consistently?
Well, we keep telling them, and Tyus probably saying it more than any of us, but we just want better ball movement. We think we've got some guys that can score, but sometimes with us the ball sticks and it doesn't move fluidly from one guy to another. And I thought in the first half it did. I thought the second half they started pressing us, and we became much more stagnant in the second half. I thought the first half we were pretty fluid. We had 10 assists at half, only 3 in the second half. But I just thought we were moving the ball much better in the first half. Now, again, Oregon State started pressing us in the second half, so it kind of changed our feel a little bit. But we just want the ball moving. We want the ball moving from one guy to another, and I thought in the first half it did.
You guys have given up a few second half leads now this year. To be able to hold on and get this one, what does that say about the maturity of this team?
Well, it's good. It's good. I mean, we've done it in two of our last 3 games have come down to the wire. I mean, Cal game, we came back, won in overtime, and then tonight it comes right down to the end and we won. So we obviously didn't play very well at Stanford, but we've got some guys that are capable. We've lost some big leads, but and we've got to try to look at that and analyze that and fix that. But it was good that we were able to pull it out.
Moses looks like he may have made some strides in his free throws these last 2 games. What have you seen in that department? How big has that been?
Well, he's worked a lot on it. You just have to give him the credit. He's put a lot of time in. He's worked on it. I think he's been in at night some, and he's changed his technique. He's changed his form. He's crouching more. He's gone to more of a good routine, and really nothing that we've done with him, but he's kind of tinkered with his routine. He's crouching a little bit more, and he's just much more confident. And tonight he was 4 for 5, which for Moses, that's pretty darn good. But he's just, again, he's changed his routine really on his own, and he's put a lot of time into it, and it's paying off.
You guys have Oregon up next. I'm sure they're going to be cognizant of what happened, what you did to them on their home court. What's it like to try to, hold court against a team that's going to be kind of coming here angry?
We need to try to play well and figure out a way to see if we can win another game. And this helps. I mean, it does help when you get this one. It gives you a better feeling when guys come into Mo Austin tomorrow to watch film of Oregon. It just gives you a better vibe, a better feel when you're coming off a win. And but Oregon's a good team. Dana Altman's a great coach. They've got Wooten now back. They didn't have Wooten in game 1, so we'll have to play a really good game.